It is August 20th and we are at Obsidian Falls. Good morning. So it is 6 something and oh my goodness, I don't know what happened, but right now the skies have cleared of smoke for now. And then there's deer over there. So today is August 20th. 50 Cent and I are trying to get into town. We just quick looked at Obsidian Falls. Well, I did. He's behind me, but he won't be behind me for much longer. So we're trying to get down to the road to 242. Last night I tried to make a video explaining what the heck was going on, but I didn't have enough phone space cleared and it deleted it. Or didn't save it. So I was talking to Worth It, another Noble hiker, about going into town and stuff, and he's going to big youth camp because he's got a box there. And then when I mentioned, hey, I'm taking 242 to go into town, he's like, one of those roads is closed. And I was like, what? What do you mean one of the roads is closed? And so he said that there was a coming in far out, so I looked into it. And thankfully I had enough cell service where I could get a little bit of internet, and sure enough 242 is closed. Now the question is how much and where. I know the article said that it's closed, it's either closed 15 miles west of Sisters or 15 miles from Sisters. Anyway, so I told 50 Cent, I was like, hey, we might need to come up with a backup plan here, and plus to check to see if he had enough food in case we had to hike another 30 miles to get into town. But he had his brother look into it because his brother's the one picking us up later today, and his brother thinks that the road is closed 15 miles west of Sisters, and that we should hike to the road, and then when we get down to the road, we might have to take a right and road walk a mile or two to meet him where the road is closed. It got closed last night, sometime last night or yesterday, because of the lookout fire. There's a fire really close nearby. Well, close-ish. And it was causing so much smoke that they had to close down the road. Oh, there's another deer. Hold on, this one's it's looking majestic. It's really pretty today. So our plan right now is to hike down to 242 and then figure it out with the brother on what we're supposed to do next. Hopefully it is only just a mile to road walk. That way, oh, that's pretty. It's just been so smoky the past few days. It's just really great to see all the trees and the mountains in the sky. Oh man. Okay, anyways. So yeah, we're gonna get down the road, figure it out from there. Hopefully, though, it is just a mild road walk because Hurricane Hillary's coming up the coast. Again, it probably will dissipate by the time it gets to us. But I also need to get my tent fixed. And I'm supposed to be there tomorrow by 10 a.m. And I want to go to town. I haven't taken a shower in like, I don't know, 7 days. Because when I went to Shelter Cove, and when I went to try to take a shower, the electricity was off and the water pumps weren't working. So, haven't done laundry, you know, like, I would love to get in town and into a hotel room for a little bit. And then I have so many town chores right now to do. A lot of extra town chores I normally don't have to mess with. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and show you some of this obsidian rock and get hiking. So we're in the Obsidian Falls area, and a lot of the rock here is like this gray stuff mixed in with obsidian. Like that bigger rock is too far away. Hopefully I can find another boulder because I like how it looks when it's like mixed in together. But yeah, like different pieces all over the place. It's kind of neat. It's even neater, kind of a little bit, when you're going to the bathroom at night. Your headlamp like glints off of all of it. Alright, now it's time to get hiking. Now we have the lava fields. I like all the different colors of rock that is mixing together. It's pretty cool. It looks like I'm going to be in a lava field for a very long time, probably all the way down to the road. Because as far as I can see, is all lava field. It'd be great if it wasn't 7 miles of this, but if it is, it is. There's nothing I can do about that. It's interesting to look at. It's pretty. The greens really pop against the reddish rock, and so do the white dead trees. So that's pretty neat. Got on the other side of that lava, and thankfully we're not in that lava field anymore. We might still cross more lava fields before the roads, but at least it's not continuous. I mean, like I said, it was pretty, like really pretty, but walking on those rocks, you're just kind of sliding all over the place, and you couldn't go super fast without possibly twisting an ankle. So, but right now this is what we're hiking through, and I have about 7.5 miles to the road to get to town. As far as I know, 50 Cent is still somewhere behind me, which I'm a little happy about because he's a little quicker than I am. So I don't want to keep him and his brother waiting too long. So the more of a head lead I get on him and keep it, the better for my mental like brain. Otherwise I'll start freaking out. Not freaking out bad, but just being like, oh no, they're waiting on me, I gotta go faster. But yeah, right now it's a little cruisy, and we're gonna get hiking. I just talked to 2 solo hikers, asking them if they had come back on trail from 242, and they said no, it's definitely closed. That there's a bunch of emergency vehicles going back and forth there, but it's like closed. But they weren't sure either how far it was closed, but except for they know that from the west of where the trail meets the road is definitely closed there, but they weren't sure like how far east of the trail is where we need to go to Sisters. It is closed, but they said, hey, maybe you could try to flag down one of the vehicles and ask them. But they had come back on trail at Centium Pass, I think is the name of it, and then they went to Big Youth Lake Camp, and now they're just hiking through. So I don't know, we'll see once we get down there. But I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I kind of maybe plan on skipping that 20 miles between the roads, just because if we do get off at 242 and are successful at that, it'll probably be difficult to find a ride back onto that road, especially with, emergency vehicles and stuff. Cops, potentially not letting anybody go down that road at a certain point. And also, like, it'll be interesting if we can get out, because the cops or whatever, or firefighters or whoever has the road blocked off and is controlling the traffic for the vehicles, the emergency vehicles, might not even let him get even like close enough to us potentially. But we'll see what happens. We'll find out in like 6 miles. So 6 something miles. But yeah, I mean, I also talked to the solo people, and they're like, if you miss that 20 miles, you're not really missing anything crazy beautiful or anything like that. And it'll just be another little section I'll have to make up later. But another reason why I'm also thinking about skipping it is right now, today, in this moment, the smoke isn't that bad, but yesterday it was not great. Not great at all. I mean, it wasn't like you're gonna die immediately type of smoke, but like it was bad enough where I started coughing quite regularly, and I don't want to walk through that if the smoke's gonna be like that. We're about a little less than around 3 miles out from the road, and I just passed a group of 5 day hikers. Yeah, the road's definitely open where it meets the PCT. So we should have no problems getting into Sisters today. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea.